And everyone is confused that who is Arun, because there's no Arun in our class, and I was just like
Yeah.
holding my head and so embarrassed at that moment.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean that's what happens when, I mean, good way. In a way, he can't figure out. If you had just said silent, you're like, oh, Arun, I don't know, maybe next class boy, sir. You know, check the
Yeah.
next class, please. Oh, my 10th grade friend was called holiday.
I mean, it's my vacations going on. Every day is a holiday.
Every day is a holiday. Nothing is a jolly day. Never
Really,
mind.
okay, so what happened was, I'll tell you exactly what happened. So I was in grade six. I was, I think, playing some video games or something, and my parents told me that go read some books or something. And there was this small, slight argument between the both of us, and that's why I took it up as a challenge to read the Harry Potter books. That's how I got into them. There isn't anything much special that I like.
Oh, okay. Now I remember the name. I was wondering
Hmm.
why
Yeah.
where I remember this from. Hello, Arundhati. Today also you have a holiday.
I mean, it's my vacations going on. Every day is a holiday.
Every day is a holiday. Nothing is a jolly day. Never mind. Moving on. So, how has your day been? What have you been doing new? I think it was just yesterday or day before we met, right?
Day before yesterday.
Yeah. All right. So, how what has been new? What have you been doing?
There has been nothing new as such, but
Mm-hmm.
I started reading a book. And what
Which
else
book
did
is
I?
that?
And that is Harry Potter, the fourth one, Goblet of Fire.
Oh, you're reading the Harry Potter books. I never read them.
Mm.
Yeah,
And there's
I
not,
hate books
no,
actually.
there's nothing new that I've been doing. It's just all old, boring things.
Are you telling her a grandma? I
No,
mean, I'm not saying you said it. I'm doing old boring things. So, are you admitting to being a grandma?
not really.
hmm Imagine a conversation with your friends. You're like, bro, I just went to the Alps, bro. And then there is you. You know what? I read Goblet of Fire, bro.
That is quite amazing. And I also played some piano today. Not exactly
Oh,
piano, the
you play the
keyboard.
piano. Okay, keyboard. Fair. Obviously, we can't afford a piano yet.
Yeah.
That's too out of our budget right now. Okay, so you play any other musical instruments?
No, just the keyboard.
What song were you playing?
I think it was Fur-Elise.
Sorry?
Fur-Elise by Beethoven, I think.
I don't think I've heard of that. Never mind. I have a very weird taste in music, as people would say. Yeah, I have. If you look at my playlist, it will be Hindi and then English and then some language that I don't know,
Oh.
and then just orchestra.
Hmm.
Yeah, orchestra is because of Star Wars. Other than that, I don't think I've ever liked anything. All right. So I don't want to really discuss your session notes. I find it boring. I never connect with people on session notes. Let's connect with you on a personal level today. Let's talk about the universes that you like. Since you mentioned Harry Potter, do you like
Okay.
Harry Potter? Have you read them before, and this is like a reread or something, or is this your first time reading through them?
I have read all of them, but I read them in grade sixth or seventh. Now I'm in ninth, and I have forgotten all of their stories. So this is a reread.
So it's a reread again. That's what you're just
Yes.
catching up again.
Yeah.
And I have only seen all the movies though, so my knowledge obviously goes as far. But I know the discrepancies that are there.
Okay.
Discrepancies like, okay, Ron being a comedic relief in the movies compared to a smartass in the books.
Yeah.
So, like, have you seen all the movies?
Yes.
Okay, so what about Harry Potter's universe that you really like a lot?
Hmm. Um, I think the main reason why I got into Harry Potter is because of the length of the book. Because it is such a huge book, and it was like more of a challenge. My parents told me that I'm not really, okay. So what happened was, I'll tell you exactly what happened. So I was in grade six. I was, I think, playing some video games or something, and my parents told me that go read some books or something. And there was this small, slight argument between the both of us, and that's why I took it up as a challenge to read the Harry Potter books. That's how I got into them. There isn't anything much special that I like about the whole series. It's just the
Mm-hmm.
length of the book.
Okay. Well, very good point of view, I should say. You're like, you know what? It just seemed big, bro. That's why. It was too big for me. Like what? I have a whole ass library right next to me here. You can see
Oh,
novels from Sydney Sheldon though, mostly. It's my
oh.
mom. I don't read books again.
You
As
even
I
my
told.
mom reads Sydney Sheldon.
Yeah, because it's about women empowerment. No, his all his topics are about women empowerment, and I'm surprised you don't yet, but now I guess you will.
I have never read those books. There's like this whole set of the books that is
Yeah,
there in my library.
yeah. There's like you can find many dictionaries here also in next to me because my mom's a teacher. But more than that, I can see. Let's see. There's Sydney Sheldon and Jeffrey Archer. I don't know why. And there's
Oh,
Twilight. I don't
oh.
know. Okay, so yeah. Have you seen this movie? Like, I think you should have seen the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them and
No,
Fantastic
I
Beasts.
have heard of it, but I've never read
It's
it.
based on Harry Potter itself.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, and it's like Dumbledore being young, the war
Oh,
between Dumbledore and Grindelwald, and how he attained the Elder Wand. And
oh,
Johnny Depp plays Grindelwald. Come on, he's the
oh.
one who made me fall in love with that character, and it's just that way, like the way of that character. He's manipulative. He makes me think. He made me think. Johnny Depp's acting made me think. Gellert is the protagonist, and Dumbledore is the antagonist, and that's the convincing ability you want in an actor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey,
So what
let's get back to Twilight. Why do you don't like Twilight?
See, I was talking about Grindelwald. What is this? Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Do you like Twilight? Have you watched the Twilight
No,
and read the books?
no.
Okay. So so basically looking for a review from me for a reason for you
Yeah,
not to do it, right?
yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you, it's a very over enthusiastic love story. I feel
Hmm.
like the only reason Twilight was famous is because the lead characters who played the roles of Edward and Bella, they were actually in a relationship.
Oh.
And when they broke up, everyone lost faith in the concept of love because they both were the ideal couple, both
Hmm.
in on screen and off screen.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure you've heard of Robert Pattinson, the
Yes.
actor Robert Pattinson, very good looking. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like him because of the Batman now. He played the Batman recently, and I love him in the role. But Twilight in itself is not an ideal love story, I feel.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just about like it's about vampires. At least in a
Yes.
context you have you have a
Yeah.
context. So yeah, Bella is not a vampire, discovers a vampire in her school, which is Edward, and then they start falling in love. There's a toxic boy relationship there. Yeah, so it's like I don't get the connection there.
Hmm.
Like, okay, when you're reading Harry Potter now, since you started it because of its length of the books, the 7 books, each book being at least minimum of 350 pages, I believe.
Yeah, I
But
think
now
so.
you have a connection with one character. I know that you have one connection with some character. So which character is that?
Hmm.
If you say Hermione, I'm gonna slap you right here.
I was thinking of her. I was thinking of her.
Yeah, you wanna get slapped, you tell.
I can't really think of a character. What?
hmm
I don't
There
know.
are many. Come on,
I know
there's
there are many, but there isn't any as such
oh,
act
so
like
fun
yet.
fact. If you don't remember, Goblet of Fire, the movie. The character Cedric Diggory.
Yeah, Cedric Diggory.
Cedric
It's
was it?
played by
Yeah,
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. I'm like, okay, that's where he started off.
Yeah.
So, long way. He started off good and then he went bad, and now he's even better. Yeah, so that's what. So like that, there are many characters. Who do you find like an affiliation towards? I don't think Luna is introduced yet, is she? Luna Lovegood,
I think she's in the fifth book.
yeah, Order of the Phoenix, yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, nonetheless. So which character? Other than Hermione, please no. I'm not
Hmm.
buying into that nerd girl action.
Okay. I can't think of any character. What? Maybe. What was her name? That Professor McGonagall, I guess.
I can see that a little, maybe, yeah. So you have a thing for Dumbledore, huh?
What?
I mean, McGonagall did. Too
Oh,
bad Dumbledore is gay. Yeah, it's canon, by the way. Dumbledore is gay.
oh,
Grindelwald was his love affair. I'm spoiling a lot for you, I guess.
yeah,
Don't worry, you'll still enjoy the book. I mean, that's not book. Fantastic Beasts is only a movie. It's not a book.
yeah, it's a movie.
But I don't think it's not that great though. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's recently released in movies. The recent part, it's at Secrets of Dumbledore. There are no secrets of Dumbledore in the movie, and I'm like, what is this movie? Okay, are you a avid movie person? Like, do you like watching movies?
Not really. Earlier, I really loved watching movies, but now I just have lost interest in them. Nowadays, I just only watch cartoons on the TV. That's it.
What are you, a 2-year-old? I
Yeah,
have a
that's it
3-year-old
sometimes.
outside sitting watching Boss Baby.
Oh,
Yeah, he speaks better English than all of us. Trust me.
wow, that's great. That's amazing. A 3-year-old. Wow,
Yeah, he comes here. He's like, open the door. He has accent better than us.
that's amazing. That's wonderful.
So yeah, so okay. What cartoons are you affiliated towards? What do you
Phineas
usually
and
watch?
Ferb.
I
Phineas and
used to watch that a lot.
Mhm.
I used to watch that Shin-chan.
Yeah, Shin-chan.
Trust me, I look big. I still watch Shin-chan.
Oh,
Yeah. If you like animated things, I have one specific show for you called Arcane. It's on Netflix and it's a 9-episode series. But
oh,
Arcane undoubtedly is one of the best television content I have seen that year.
okay.
Compared to its like writing, the way it's portrayed, the actors who have voiced them, their emotions. I don't know if you have heard of Haley Steinfeld.
Never heard of.
Haley Steinfeld is in Hawkeye, but yeah, she's a singer slash actor now.
Oh,
Yeah, so all of these voice actors, it's animated obviously, but the voice acting is really
yeah.
good. And overall, it was a 6-year long project for them to create.
Oh,
It took them 6 years to animate the show and everything, and it's you can see that hard work there. It's a passion project for them. And I would really, since you have your vacation, binge watch the series. Trust me, you'll if you start the first three, once you cross that third episode, you will finish the ninth that same day. I
okay.
can guarantee that. And then your parents will come yell at you, and you can say your tutor asked me to, and then you will be like, "Which tutor is that?" And then I'll get fired.
Wow.
Yes. So nonetheless, okay. So you said you're not into movies yet, right? So do you like plays? Have you watched a play before?
Never.
You don't have plays in your school.
Not really.
What kind of school is this?
I mean, there are a few drama, acting, and all of that, but I would not really call them a play. They are just awful with
Okay.
awful acting, awful voice acting. It
Mhm.
would be disrespectful to call that a play.
Fair enough. Okay, so don't you get enacted? Like I don't know how, but most schools get invited to be part of a play. There's a competition every year on Shakespeare's Day. At
Oh,
least in Chennai there was, and in Bangalore there is. So I don't know. Where do you stay again? I forgot.
it's in Chhattisgarh.
Yeah, Chhattisgarh. I don't know. I have a friend in Chhattisgarh. He's a very annoying person though. Uh, I'm not gonna base it. Don't worry. I don't even know. Imagine if he's your neighbor.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know, but his name is Bhinder. I don't know why. Manav Singh
Oh,
Bhinder.
oh.
So, so yeah, but then he lives in Chhattisgarh also. But nonetheless, so we all have this Shakespeare day, and we come
Oh,
play. And I don't know. I usually think that you should get a chance one day in your life to experience that, to speak
okay.
Shakespeare in English, to get respect for the actual English you speak. Yeah, because it's damn difficult.
Oh,
Yeah, it's way more difficult. I had to relearn the entire language
wow.
I played Julius Caesar for 2 years, and 1 year we played Merchant of Venice.
Oh,
We
I have in our school we have this small book called Tales of Shakespeare, and we have to read those stories and learn them, memorize them, and then we'll be asked questions upon both of them.
Okay,
And these
tales is
both
like that's
stories,
what they're summaries basically. Yeah.
yeah, whatever. Yeah, those get it.
Yeah, we had acts, like actual acts from his plays in the textbook, and we used to read them out. Obviously, we used to act them out. But for you, okay, so which story did you like more
None of
from the
them.
tales? Seriously, not even Comedy of
I did
Errors,
not like any of his things.
not
No.
even King Richard. You have so many movies based off his plays.
Yeah, I don't like them. All mostly his plays and tales have at least some like violence or killing of a person, and I just don't like that.
Because that's what happened back then. He was from the 1850s. What did you expect? Killing was
Yeah.
normal. Here, India is doing Johar over there, and you thought they have killings. Huh? What is this? Do you have a nickname? Arundhati just seems too big.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and I'm not calling you by whatever your last name is.
Yeah.
So, do you have a nickname or something that you are called if I'm gonna be seeing you that often?
There's not any such nickname,
What do you
but
call at home? What do they call you at home?
oh my, that's really very weird if in some way. My mother cannot remember my name at all. She calls me by my father's name, but that is Vinay. She calls me Vinay, do this work, and she's like referring to me and not even my father. That's just so annoying.
I mean, okay. Is it more annoying than having a son? One of my friends, he calls his parents by his name, by their names. He doesn't
Oh,
call Mapa.
oh my god.
He's used to it. He's used to it. He calls them Vinu and Reena.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he's 22-year-old.
Oh my god, that's even worse.
Exactly. So don't
Oh,
worry. It's their way. But then his parents don't mind it. They're like, you don't call us in a disrespectful way, so go for it.
okay.
And I remember I'm sitting in the car. He's next to me here, and that he's like, I see Vinu, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure some friend of his. He's talking also in a very casual way to his dad. I was like, Ada, when in Malayalam, Ada, too much traffic is here. I'm like, okay. And then
Oh,
I'm like, who is that? He's like, my dad. Huh? What? So, like, yes, there are many characters like that. Don't worry, your mom just belongs to one of them.
mm.
So I don't think calling you Vinay is justice to both you and your father. I'll
Yeah.
call you Arun or whatever.
Yeah,
Uh,
once what happened was that in my class, our teacher asked a girl that, whom did you copy your homework from? And the girl just went like, sir, I copied it from Arun. And everyone is confused that who is Arun because there's no Arun in our class. And I was just like
yeah.
holding my head and so embarrassed at that moment.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean that's what happens when I mean good way. In a way he can't figure out if you had just said silent, you're like, Arun, I don't know, maybe next class boy, sir. You know? Check the
Yeah.
next class, please. Oh, my 10th grade friend was called Arun actually. I used to copy a
Oh,
lot from him.
oh.
Yeah. Now it's like I don't even have contact with him. So, Nandati, I think today you had a fun conversation.
Yeah.
My feedback won't be more different than yesterday, but I'm seeing an effort towards you being more casual. I would appreciate that. I can see that, and I'm gonna say, yeah, good job. A little more effort though. Again,
Okay.
you can't perfect it in a day, but yeah.